Let's see where we got shopping centers. That one. Only 2 apparently. There's one in Bucharest. I can probably fit an airport here. Or do it over here and then extend it that way. Then again, I already have Istanbul airport on that side, covering some measly part of Bucharest, like that one building there. Or maybe build a new one. Where would it be though? If it would be as far away from Copenhagen as possible, it would be like up there or next to Casablanca, which has a waste thing on it. So I could bring uranium, not uranium, but nuclear waste there from like this place, for example, and that place. That sounds like a plan. But is there enough room here? Doesn't seem like there is, damn it. There goes that plan, unless I use the large one. That would fit. Tempting. But it wouldn't cover much of the town. There's probably no way to fit this unless I do it here. Kablam! That could be an option. And I could do a ship into Seville to make it grow, or Lisbon, even Porto. What the hell, let's do it. I've got the money, so let's raise the ocean floor. No more under the sea for you. You're above the sea now. I don't know how many more do I need. Let's try that. One more row, hashtag one more row. I'm looking forward to hashtag one more turn when Civilization 6 comes out October 21st. It's looking good so far based on trailers and gameplay stuff and whatnot. Let's do it like that. Casablanca is open for business. Oh shit, I forgot I need to build the shopping center. Hopefully there's room here. Let's try it out. Industries. Oh no, it's not buildable. What? Damn it, I have to edit it. Same thing with the spaceport. For some reason that wasn't buildable either. Damn it. I think the same was also with the fusion power plant. But I never needed to build it, but I did modify it just in case. Damn you, mod maker. That's probably because it was an alpha version of the mod. I don't know if there ever was a beta or even full version of it. Well, let's leave that, I guess, for the next session, because I want to end this one. Getting too tired to continue, but let's do something with this. And by that I mean nuclear waste from 2 places. Where's this one? Beograd. Let's see, can the Antonov carry nuclear waste? Surprisingly no, doesn't seem like it can. So once again the A380 is probably superior. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do it. I'm not seeing nuclear waste there. Here it comes. Is this guy moving? Yes. He's just loading a lot. 102 crates only. Better than nothing. Oops, I added it twice. Full of nuclear waste. All the way into Casablanca, not the movie though. And it'll probably bring passengers back and forth. Speaking of which, let's expand this before I build another, and not Antonov, but Airbus to bring more waste. Let's start there. I can't get any further because there's a intersection, gotta go around. Can't get up this hill either. So let's try a little bit this way. That covers pretty much the whole town. I could also try to get this at some point. Maybe a train between these three towns would be cool. I want to use more of the custom normal train track. Damn it, wrong thing. Like these things, such as the multiple units. Well, that's not a custom one, but this one, although I did use that once. But I haven't used these British things, but they're super slow, maybe that's why. But there is something I could use here, so maybe that's something for the next session. But for this one, let's do some ships after I launch that other nuclear waste thing from, where was it? Frankfurt. That's Vienna. There you are. Getting a little bit busy over here. Look at this little dude. The fucker or something. F50. Nuclear waste. I wonder if any nuclear waste is actually being hauled by airplanes, or is it too unsafe of a method to transport in case it crashes into the ground. I clicked on it twice again. What am I doing? I'm clearly too tired. There you go. And then the final act. But which city or all three of them? Let's do Seville and Lisbon. Porto is a little bit further, although they're gonna crush this farm here, which I haven't used. But it's already being crushed by the monster that is Madrid, along with Valencia. So I'm surprised that it's still producing 300 tons. Wait a minute, is there another farm in here? Or are all of these from that farm? There's gotta be another one. There it is. 90 tons. Poor bastard. It's being demolished by these two juggernauts. Some fields up there and more down here. I could get him into this grain elevator at some point pretty easily with trucks. But again, that is for another day. We must build a dock over here. That's not a dock. Let's just attach it to the airport. Might as well build two. Which one would be the most African looking? Maybe that one. Damn it, that thing is facing the wrong way. It would be awesome if it was facing this way, but at the corner. What if I take those out? Will that help? Nope. What if I put some water on it? Nope, still not good, damn it. What must a man do to get it facing that way? There we go. And then put these back here. And maybe not the same one. Which one matches better in terms of color? Maybe this one. And then Seville. The Barber of Seville. Probably gonna have to extend with bus stops to get the goodies in the center of the town. Let's lower that. Fill her up. And it'll go there. Seville docks. Expand all over the place. Keep going this way. That looks pretty good. Same for Lisbon, it's a little bit smaller. 1200, well this one was 2.2. That's probably a good spot, but let's first get rid of that. Or those. Do. Bus stop goes over here. Keep going all the way to over there, and maybe one more there. Let's let the time go by a little bit so I can gauge how many passengers they're gonna get. Not that much yet. Let's do at least like one of these. Lisbon to Casablanca, and then Seville, and back to Lisbon. Lisbon has only one. It's because this thing loaded. 21. We got our first waste coming in. Plus full load of passengers. Holy moly. Those freaking mines. They're so crazy at generating passengers. Maybe that's why some of my airports have so many passengers. Then again, I don't think I have that many airports right next to... oh shit. Right next to mines. Doodly-doo. Kiev going up. Murmansk going down. Damn it. It was 3,000 with 100%. And 77. Oh, that's not a station. What about this one? 95. So surprisingly, the maglev one could have used another train. I'll try to remember that next time it goes up. Kiev. Ooh, it's going up to 3 grand. Do I already? I think I already have 3 trains on this. But where are they? Is that one? Yes, sir. And there's the 3rd one. So should I do a 4th? Then it might block the farm, though. Or more trucks. Then again, their capacity is so tiny that they can't really help with that. Let's do a 4th one. Close that one, don't need it. That one too. Which locomotive have I used? The brown one. That one. Class 92. And it's not the Telflosser, but the other one. This one, GNER. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like the maximum. There you go. And then back to over here. I was taking a bus between these two. But let's see how much they got now. 60, 15, and 50. So looks like Seville is currently producing the most. Although it's the one that hasn't been visited by a ship yet. But here it comes soon, and there came the first nuclear waste. Let's combine the towns and do that bus. Naples now accepts males. Previously only females allowed. Let's do a big curve here instead. And turn that into a slope. Oopsie, a little bit too high. I could also combine these roads to prevent loss of direction, aka getting lost. There you go. Maybe even these over here. Multiple routes to choose from. Oh, that doesn't line up. I thought it did. My eyes betray me due to tiredness, fatigue. There's another one up here, but I can't really combine that into the big curve. That's probably good, so let's do a bus or two. That one. Highway, Citaro, Isla. Probably the Citaro again. It's the cheap one. Cheapest to build and run, and second fastest, most power, and also highest capacity. Then again, these things are probably not going to produce full loads for it. But let's do it anyway. Seville, Lisbon. Leaving the station or stop. Oh shit, now it probably took everything from the boat. 93. Did get 4 lucky people. Or unlucky, depending on where you want to go. Because in this world you can't decide where you go. You'll just hope that the companies build a route to where you want to go, and the proper vehicle arrives when you're waiting at a stop. You never know where you end up, especially at stations that have multiple destinations from them. Looks like we got 60 tons of uranium here, so maybe the final thing would be an airplane for that. Although it needs 3 pieces per uranium, so maybe a beluga would be in order if it can carry uranium. I don't see it. But maybe we can refit. Nope, damn it. Then it'll have to be a small passenger plane or the engine of, but 250 is rather large amount considering this guy brings 100 and the other one does the same from, where was it, Frankfurt. Speaking of them, let's check out their status. Holy moly, quite a lot of things. I could do another plane. Rating is only 43. And this one probably has a better rating thanks to the trains, but actually they're on a separate, whatchamacallit, station. A lot of batteries as well. Let's do more of everything. More vehicles, less sleep. That's a batteries one. It's this one that I need to refit. Off you go. And another for the waste. Is it this one coming from Belgrade? Yes, sirree. Waste is the second one from the bottom. And then Frankfurt, same deal. That doesn't look like a 380. It's a passenger one from Reykjavik. Is the battery one somewhere in Copenhagen? Maybe that one? Yes, sir, we got the right one. Although this airport might be a little bit too tiny for so many planes, but let's do it anyway. Oh shit, I can't even fit it. There we go. And copy paste with batteries in tow. Is one of these the waste one? Yep, there it is. Good timing. Copy. Damn it, why is it not? There we go, opening up that tab. Nuclear waste. Yes, that one is going. I didn't forget to start it. These two should be running as well, yep. So what was I gonna do before I added those? Yes, the uranium from here. So now it's gonna get twice as many, meaning probably 200 or even 300 per month. So what plane? Yes, it could be the Antonov. But what's the cargo payment rate? How quickly does it sink? And which one of these is it? Because I can't get the blinking highlight thing for these for some reason. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Or that one. Although that one's probably nuke fuel. Maybe it's that one there. It looks like uranium, or maybe that's nuclear waste, I don't know. They're all so close to each other physically, and their colors are also similar. Let's see how much this thing would carry in terms of uranium, if it can even carry it. No, it cannot. So it's gotta be the Antonov. Here it comes. But where am I gonna take it though? I forgot about that. Oh, I do have nuke fuel works things all over the place. Or not all over the place, but all over next to airports. That one could use more, but it's the closest one. What about Palermo? Looks pretty good. And the final one is Glasgow. Ah, yes, Glasgow is the winner! Ding 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 ding! Good thing I built an airport right there. Gotta go over here to click on this because I can't click orders from this window unless I use another vehicle. Full load of... Oh no. Don't tell me this one can't carry uranium either. Can I refit it at least? Food, goods, mail, passenger, battery... damn it. No, I thought I modified this thing to carry everything at some point, but I guess not. Shit. That sucks. No uranium. Why is it only showing food and whatever now? Didn't it show other things before? What the hell? Or did I refit it? I must have refit it, yeah. So is it... Wait a minute, this thing can also carry passengers. That's surprising. Now can I... Nope, it's... What? How do I get all the options to appear? That's weird. Maybe let's try goods, because that's like, I guess, a default of some kind. Nope. How the hell do you have to like rebuild it to get all the options again? That's weird. Food, that's the top one. No. What the hell, colonists? Nope. I guess you're doomed. Oh well, I don't think uranium is in there. I checked pretty thoroughly. So let's scratch that, and maybe in the next session I'll use a train or something. Could go to Porto with a ship. But that is for the next session. I'm getting too tired, like I've been saying like 3 or 4 or 5 times. So that's gonna be it for this session once again. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye!